All right, here we go. Part 2 for strengthening the hips, the knee, the ankle, getting your posture back into alignment. Awesome for knee pain, knee strengthening, everything below the belly button. All right, you ready? So the first week, you want to do this 8 repetitions all through. Then the second week, increase it to 10 to 12. You know what I mean. Every week, we're going to add at least 2 to 5 reps onto each exercise. You need a mat and a chair, and after 3 weeks, you're going to add ankle weights. Let's get going. All right, so let's pretend that it is your left side of the body that has something going on with it, like your knee, your hip, whatnot. That's the side that you're going to begin with. So we're going to lay on our right side. We want to get into a side plank position. So we don't want to be here. We want to be in alignment. The bottom leg is going to be slightly in front, but we do not want to allow our hips to fall forward or backward. You want that hip bone to be aligned with the ceiling. Now we're going to push that bottom leg in, and we're going to lift the top leg, and we're going to pretend that we have a table that's cutting our body in half, yeah? So we want that floating leg, the lifted leg, to be parallel with the floor. We're going to lock the knee, point the toe. Now this is our starting and ending position. Once we get that position, make sure that your knee is straight. Very important. We don't want any movement in the leg up in rotation. We want it just going to the front. Now let's flex our toe, and we're going to come forward a little bit and back to starting position. Then immediately on the 8th one, we're going to go to the side. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come center and let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's change sides. Same thing, but different leg. Assume your position. Check to make sure that your hip is parallel to the ceiling. Your knee is straight, facing forward, foot in flexion. Let's go forward. Press the bottom leg into the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come starting position, and let's go side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to lay on our back. Now, when you're laying on your back, you should have a little bit of a curve in the lower back. Do not force your back into any kind of position. We're going to extend the left leg out to the floor. Now, we want to try to lock the knee and flex the foot. So you may feel a stretch in the back of the leg. We're going to slowly lift up that leg, keeping the knee locked, foot in flexion. The knee should be straight. It should be aligned with your shoulder. And only come up as high as you can until you get a stretch. Lower all the way back down. Come back up to stretch. Now, while the floating leg is in motion, the stabilizing leg should not move, nor should your hips be rolling side to side on the floor. They should stay stable. We're going to go 8 of those. And then on the 8th one, we're going to hold, go to 90 to extension to a lock. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the position where your leg is in a stretch. Lower and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's change legs. Make sure your knee is up to the ceiling. Foot in flexion, knee is locked. Let's begin. 1, 2. Now, each leg is going to have a different flexibility, so do not try to match the limbs, yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8 to hold at the stretch, and let's do our leg extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to roll over onto our stomach. And we're going to extend both legs out. We're going to start with our left leg. Hips are on, pushing down into the floor. And we're going to lift the foot up to the ceiling. So not to heel to high knee. We're going to lift up to the ceiling. But we're not going to rotate. So I'm going to be lifting my left foot to the ceiling. Do not rotate to the right. We're just going to come straight up. It's a little motion. 8 times. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to push up into a tabletop. Now you should have a chair or something nearby. I'm using the cheap car table chair. All right, now we're going to, if you're able to, we don't have to be graceful, we're going to take that right foot and bring it in front of us. Hold on to your chair and push up and back to get a stretch and then come back down. Yeah? We're going to go 8 times. On the 8th one, when we come down, we're going to try to push up. Woo! Turn your chair around so you can help yourself. Push straight up 8 times. Are you ready? Let's go into stretch first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to stand up 8 times. You ready? Even pressure, so when you stand up, you want to push with your back toes and your forward heel. 1. Straight up. 2. Use your chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go back to tabletop, and we're going to stick the left foot in front. Hold on to the back of your chair. I'm using the seat of the chair to help with my balance, and then use the top of this chair for standing up. Here we go. Let's go to our stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now we're going to go straight up, straight up. Now if your chair is falling inward, that means you're pulling the chair towards you. You should be pushing down with your palm on the top of the chair and even pressure on your heel and toes of the rear foot. Now it's very important, specifically on that affected leg, that you're not doing this. We do not care if you're not able to stand all the way up. That's why we're doing this. We're doing it to get stronger. So we want to make sure we have a 90-degree angle and a 90-degree angle with that back leg. Duck butt. Let's go straight up. 1. Now a trick to this is, if you're having a problem, look up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now on this next one, stay standing. Now we're going to go to calves. So we want to use our chair. I'll show you without the chair. We're going to squat down. So we want to be in that duck butt position. Yeah? Not here. We're here. So remember, when we're going to our squat, we fold in on our body, right? we're going to use the chair, and we're going to come up on our toes. Yeah? Not here. Come up on the ball of the big toe. Hold it. Make sure we have even pressure. We're not leaning. Hold, 1, 2, and down. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 2. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 3. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 4. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 5. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 6. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 7. Up. Hold, 1, 2, down for 8. All right. Now remember, this is a progressive workout for functionality, range of motion. So you start with only 8 repetitions. If you are unable to complete 8 repetitions of a particular exercise, that's fine. Move on to the next one. When you're able to successfully keeping your form, you do not care about the reps. When you accomplish the amount of repetitions you need of 8 for your first cycle, with proper form, then the next week increase by 2 to 5. Every time you're able to do the increased rep range, you must be able to do it with correct form, your postural position, even pressure, no compensations, then increase by 2 to 5. Keep a notebook because you need to know how your progress is doing. All right, now, if you feel really good, these should be done in the morning before you start your day. Once you get it down, it's super fast. So this is just an educational video, so I'm yapping a lot. But once you get the little movements down, you're good. Then, if you feel good, do it again before you go to sleep at night. Twice a day, not consecutively. You got to do it in the morning and then again at the night. And if you have time and you're not sore and you keep your form, you can safely do this in the middle of the afternoon also. Remember, this is functional rehabilitation, functional therapy, not a workout. So you must keep in mind that we're strengthening so we can move forward into a workout safely and happy. All right, until next time, do your homework, keep your journal, and this functional workout should be good for about 5 to 6 weeks. So I will check in later. You got your new assignment. Let me know if you have any questions.